go ahead. This is a hot topic.
Yeah.
You know, but it's great, and I love the fact that you brought it up. I think honesty. You know, the Bible says that the truth will set you free, and I think that it's okay to say I never want to get married. But if you never want to get married, then be honest with the person that you're dating up front.
Right.
Because, you know, once you get past 19, 20, and 21, we're not dating just to date. This is either going to lead to marriage or a heartbreak, and I don't know very many people that want to sign up for a heartbreak. So if you're 25, you got the Bentley, you got the business, you're traveling the world, and you don't want to be in a relationship, I'm okay with that if you let me know that up front. But don't get me 6 months into a relationship only to tell me, okay, I can't do this. Because I think that now you're not being fair to me or yourself, and that can become very selfish.
And I don't know what it's like yet to have millions of dollars, because I will. But for me personally, I would like to be married, only because I don't care who you are. I really believe, even with men, I wish we had some men here that could tell us, but I believe even with men, even though you can have this, I mean, because we're beautiful women, I can have pretty much any man I want. If I desire him, I can have him. But I want somebody that, I don't want just different men. You know what I mean? Even I have my own car, my own place, I'm doing well. But I still want somebody that's mine, that I can talk to and confide in and cry with. And if I'm, you know, if I have my money and everything, and I'm doing this, I can't do that with different people. A man can't be himself with 25 different women. You know what I mean? At some point, I know even men are like, I just want this. Can I get one chick? You know, and then if they're not like that, then they just, you're right. They just be honest and just say, listen.
Right. I think part of the problem too with men is that they have a lot of options. Not to say women don't have a lot of options.
Yeah,
Here in
we have lots of
Atlanta,
options.
you know, I think what's the ratio? Maybe 30 to 1, 30 to 1.
Well, hold on, but let me just say this. In that ratio, okay, let's say 30% are lesbians.
Right.
Let's say the other, so it's not 30 to 1.
Right.
It may be, remember, and then it's the quality. It's the quality, not the quantity. So it's not 30 to 1. I have to tell a brother that quick. It's not 30 to 1, sweetie, because you may meet 10 women. One is a lesbian. One is married and divorced. One is crazy. One is a star. You know what I mean? So
yeah, how there's men saying that there's not quality women in Atlanta, which I just think is ridiculous.
I hear that.
And I also think that when they find a quality woman, they're intimidated.
Oh my God. I met this guy. I met this guy and we started dating. And he said to me, he was very honest, because we were friends first before we started dating. So we could talk about anything. But he said to me, he said, Jael, he was like, you are everything that I have ever wanted in a woman. You're beautiful, you're intelligent, you're driven, you can act, you can sing, you can write. He said, I don't know what to do with you. He said, I've always wanted this package, but now that I have it, he was like, I don't know what to, because see, when you're used to dealing with, I don't know, Camrys.
Yep, like that.
You get a Maserati, you don't know, you in there like, I don't know, I mean, should I take it to get it washed? I mean, should I keep it covered up? They don't know what to do.
That's true. When men say that, you know, I'm not finding quality women, my first question to them is, well, where are you going? Because understand that if I'm looking for a cute dress that I can wear one time and just throw in the back of my closet, I might go to Forever 21. But if I'm looking for a banging dress that I'm going to need to have in my closet for several nice evening events, I'm going to Nordstrom's. But the problem with that, I think, is that when men say that, you know, they're not finding quality, I question that. You know, again, where are you going to find this quality?
And then what about you?
And then when you find the quality, are you willing to pay the price for the quality? Because understand that what it's going to take to get me, it's not what it's going to take to get the sister who ain't never had a man in 5 years. So yeah, you're going to have to do a lot more. And I encourage women, when you know your value, don't lower your price tag. Because when you go to Bentley, the Bentley is what it is.
It is. And
you're not negotiating, they're not bargaining, and they're not hooking you up with a deal. Either you can handle the Bentley or you can't. And I think when we start qualifying men, to the degree that banks qualify us for houses and cars and other, you know, whatever we're trying to get, I think as women we can protect ourselves from men who say they want quality but can't afford quality.
And then we were talking earlier, if a man keeps saying, well, I keep running into the same type of woman all the time, then it's you. It's what are you doing wrong? You're the common denominator. You always are the same character in the picture. The extras change, the co-actors change, but you're the same main character the whole time. So it's probably you.
Yeah. I want to go to to my ladies. Y'all are like, yeah.
I think one thing that you said that's very important is women, we need to value ourselves more. And I think this is great that you guys are doing this because, you know, just because somebody's 25, you just assume that they already know about life and they know how to save themselves and everything. And that's so not true, because if that was true, you wouldn't have all these women dealing with married men, men who are already in relationships, you know. And I think that's the problem, is these women need to value themselves more. They need to know their Bentleys instead of Camrys, or they can be Bentleys.
Absolutely.
Sure. Kind of a devil's advocate here. I had a topic on one of those, and it says, what is your true expectation that a man is supposed to bring to you? How whole are you? Or are you looking for him to make you happy? I am a devil's advocate that nobody can make you happy.
Sure.
Number one, again, playing devil's advocate, there's a lot of desperate women out here who are not fulfilled. Because when God made Adam and Eve, Adam had the whole and she was whole. And she's W-H-O-L-E, feeling his H-O-L-E. And you're the one that's supposed to be whole, bringing in to make sure that his spiritual hole gets filled, because God gave us an overflow.
Right.
And so we're supposed to, when you go to Proverbs 18:22, it said a wife. And my acronym for that is woman, independently functioning every day. So when you meet him, he cannot function like you can function.
Right.
He's PowerPoint, you're Windows. They run together, but they don't function the same. Okay? So what we have to do is look at the quality of the mindset of the women who are not fulfilled, who got Cinderella on their mind, who have all these fantasies from the movies. Your non-examples are actually examples of a real relationship. Did you have a mom and dad together? Did you not have a family? Have you been trying to be a husband? Have you been trying to be a wife? Or are we just playing this little role here? We got a whole bunch of little sitcoms and movies running around here expecting a happy ending forever, and we really don't know what we're doing. Men or women.
Sure.
And so you're coming in and saying, okay, yes, he's supposed to come and he's supposed to be your big daddy and you his little mama. Okay, but it's some things, some quality that we're supposed to be bringing into this situation. Because if you never show up, I'm supposed to be able to do this. And when you show up, you're supposed to be at a point where I can relinquish what I can do and trust you, because you handle it the way you're supposed to be handling it, and then we work together. But am I out there looking for happiness? That's why I'm dealing with a married man or any man I can get. Am I looking for somebody else to do it for me? Or should I have gone to college and had some experiences and went and got a job and been happy by myself? Because if I'm not happy by myself, I can't be happy with you, because you can't make me happy.
That's true.
Happy is something somebody else can't give you. And so what is your mindset? What is the mindset of the people dating these days? What are you looking for? You can't look for something external to fulfill an internal responsibility.
But then my mom says this thing about how women who are too independent are well, I mean, men look at that and they're like, well, you've got everything and you can do everything on your own. What do you need for? Men need to feel needed. They need to feel like they're doing something. And so she tells me that sometimes she knows how to do something, or she knows the answer, but she pretends like she doesn't, so that my dad will feel like he's helping, like he's contributing.
That's when Becky shows up. Remember Becky? She knows nothing.
Right.
I have alter ego. I could have $400 in my purse. Would you meet me at the gas station? I'm on gas. Okay, baby, I'm coming. Because if I never ask him for the gas money, he's going to wonder, one, why don't you ask me, or who's giving it to you?
Right.
So yes, you have to understand, you have to be smart enough to make them think they're smarter than you. It's a bad line.
Right.
So if you always think you make them realize they're not working like your brain works, then you are annoying and you know everything. Because I've heard these things, I'm married. You know everything.
Oh, wow.
Right.
You just don't let me do nothing. Well, I saw you tied up the last time you did it. That's why I don't want you to do it. You know, but you learn to move back and say, tied up, baby. Go ahead.